don't put it off, can't do anything about it. Now the only thing one can say is I don't believe in the Bible. That's as far as you can go with it. But the word of the Lord is going to stand true.
I was going to say, did you say you don't believe in the Bible?
No, I said, you didn't hear what I was saying.
So
what I said was
that's what I'm asking.
That's all right.
I'm not being
What I was saying is, if you don't believe what I just read, then the only thing that you can say is I don't believe in God. Because it really doesn't matter if you don't believe. Give me Romans 3 and 3.
I don't
believe in God.
I don't
that's all right.
in God.
You're still going to go down. You're still going to go down.
I'm just asking. The question I had was this.
Okay.
Even though
I've showed you already. I think I've showed you already, though. Didn't I?
Who is goddamn devil? Why are you calling me a devil? Because
you know what the word devil means?
Yeah, I know.
You just said that you don't believe in God.
What does what devil mean?
My man.
That's all.
That's all you said you didn't believe, so why are you here?
I mean,
I'm just walking around.
Yeah, but you want to know what this is about, right?
No, I just see this.
Yeah, but you don't believe in the Lord. So if you don't believe in the Lord, then you can have a nice day, sir.
No, all I saw was a proud-ass white man who is
But he is proud. He is proud.
So am I a proud-ass white man who is a devil?
The reason why you're complaining.
Am I a proud-ass white man who is a devil?
Listen, the reason why you're complaining is because you don't want the white man to be looked at as a negative image.
No, I think the white man is a
fucking
terrible thing. I think mankind in general
don't try and generalize. Don't try and generalize.
No, seriously.
Mankind
is fucked up. We blow the fuck out of each other.
White man's history.
We blow the fuck out of each other.
You killed, you stolen, and you destroyed.
No.
You wiped out people, stolen lands, you enslaved people. Your history is murder. Your history. Don't try to generalize and say mankind. You have killed, stolen, and destroyed everything.
I did.
Your people, you and your people. Don't try and deviate, man. Try and point fingers at everybody else.
You know where Somalia?
Your image looks bad, and you don't like it.
Can I ask
but there's
you
a judgment for your people.
Do you know where Somalia is?
Have a nice day.
Have you heard of Somalia?
We don't give a good goddamn about Somalia.
Because Somalia were the first people
Take it out. You don't need to shout.
Ezekiel 35 and 2.
Alright.
Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir. Prophesy against it.
Alright.
And say unto it, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
Right, behold, O Mount Seir, I'm against thee. So who is Mount Seir? Mount Seir is a representation of the Edomites. They are a part of that.
I don't agree with any slave trade. I don't agree with any slave trade.
And I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
And that's going to be the deal, man. So no matter what kind of feeling he's experiencing right now,
I feel like we should
everything was already written. It was written that
point out evils
do the
and try
dirty
and
work
make
you did.
the good people
Now you're going to have to
take
be
it
condemned
inherently
now.
to try and
It's
fix
time
the
for
evil in the
condemnation.
world. Instead of
Verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
Thing, and his people always hated our people, man. And they still hate us to this very day. This is why you can go over to America and you'll find our people getting shot in the streets like it's nothing. Right? And even down here as well. So they hate us, man. But because of that perpetual hatred against the house of Israel, go on. And that Coca-Cola ain't no good. I don't even know why you're drinking that Coca-Cola, man. That's why you can't drink shit.
I'm not these people.
By the force of their children, by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Right, in the time that the iniquity had an end. Go on.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord thy power, I will prepare thee unto blood.
Right, I will prepare thee unto blood, man.
And blood shall pursue thee.
So we're not going to be doing anything. What's going to happen is the Lord is going to do something.
Violence is more violence.
Say that again.
Do you think the answer to violence is more violence?
God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. If thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Right, and blood shall pursue thee, man. So that's what's going to happen at the end of the day. You brought blood to the table, so that's what blood is going to be brought to. It's called righteous judgment, man.
If it's man, he's because of what? I mean,
no, but it's not. But see, you using a term. But can I correct you?
I know he's converted, but he's white. But
no, but listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
If he generalizes what?
He's an Israelite. He's an Israelite.
Okay.
We've already got that established. Now, I want to say one thing. Yeah. First and foremost, I want to get one thing correct. You're not white.
I'm not right.
You're not white.
White.
You're an Edomite. Are you familiar with the Edomites?
An Edomite. Nah.
That's your biblical nationality, the Bible. That's your original nationality. Like, for example, we're not black people, we're Israelites.
Okay, but
Okay, so
I mean, like, I'd say, like,
according to the Edomites,
I don't consider myself quite race. I'm not much of a like a nationalist or a racist.
Yeah,
I just consider myself a person.
The body of a people.
Yeah, I know. I'll be there. Don't worry.
That's nonsense, man. That's nonsense.
What was nonsense?
So I'm saying, when you saying I'm not a part of this people, whatever you said.
Yeah, I'm not a part of those people. I'm not a part of the people putting indiscriminate amount of.
Because guess what? Great Britain, you benefited of your
I know we have, but I hate that. I hate that.
Yeah, but you still, it doesn't matter if you hate that.
Why doesn't it? Why doesn't it matter if I disagree and try and fight?
Saying. You're not a part of the elites or whatever it is.
Okay, if you consider yourself the elites and I'm not a part of it, then I am those people, I guess. But I don't want you to see me. I don't want you to see me as evil. I don't want you. How am I?
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna ask you this question.
Okay.
Do you believe in the Most High?
No.
Psalms 14 and 1.
I don't believe in anything.
Hey, the argument's already
I believe when I
done.
die, I'll
the debate
find
is
out.
already done. Oh. You don't believe in the Most High.
How do I say this without you guys feeling something? God is everywhere.
Yeah, go to.
Well, this is Psalms 14 and 1.
Yeah.
Says the fool have said in his heart, there is no God.
Good on to
The
you.
fool have said.
Everyone's entitled to their beliefs.
The fool has said in his heart, there is no God.
Right.
They are corrupt. They have done abominable works.
Yep.
There is none that doeth good.
And that's what he is. He ain't nothing but a damn fool. Okay, walking around the streets thinking that he knows something. But that's why they were able to kill and pillage lands, because of the idea of there's no God.
Right.
You can only that's the only way you could do that.
Right.
And then set up your own supremacy and have people that are of color think of themselves inferior. Okay? Because Esau did a lot of dirt, man, and it has to be brought to the table.
Right.
Okay?
Can I ask you a
And
question?
that's just the whole thing. You know what, sir?
One question.
Yo, listen, man. You're not on my level.
Question.
Man. You're not on my level.
One
Let's keep
question.
reading. We're going to read over this guy, man.
One question.
You're not on my
all
level.
I ask.
You're not on my level, man. You're just an out on my shoe right now.
Like, seriously, one question.
Let's read this. Let's read that. Let's continue.
But this is
I'm just asking,
this is
what do you do for a living?
Ecclesiasticus
What is your
41,
job?
verse 7.
What do you do
The children will complain.
What do you do
of an
to
ungodly
contribute
That's what he's
father.
doing right now. He's
The
complaining
children-
of an ungodly father.
The children will complain of an ungodly
how do you
father
contribute
because they will be.
How do you pay for these?
For his sake.
I think
They
you're
shall
a
be
fucking,
reproached for
I
his
think
sake.
you're,
So that's what's happening. They're ashamed of them.
I think
And now
you're
I'm saying,
down
I'm
and
not a
out.
part of this race anymore.
You don't work.
What kind of foolishness are you talking?
You don't-
You keep saying black people.
How is that relevant? How is that relevant?
because we're a society here. We're a society.
This guy here,
We are entitled
this guy here
to
is
say
not
what we
ashamed of
want to
himself.
say.
That's why he's trying to prove to us, the so-called Negro, that look, I'm not all bad.
This could be in
You don't gotta prove
I
nothing,
don't know what
man.
they do.
We know you. We know who you are. Been to school with you, right? Hey, man.
But it's
We got your numbers.
King David had to go into slavery. The elect, the righteous elect, the prophets had to go into slavery.
Yeah.
The elect, the righteous saints, they had to go into slavery.
Yeah.
All of us had to pay up. Even the ones that were being lawful, even they had
Yeah,
to
they
go
have
to
to
slavery.
pay. Yeah, exactly.
So Esau thinks he's different. Esau thinks he's exempt from that.
Yeah, but he's not exempt from that because he's no better than the nation of Israel. If we went down, how the hell is he gonna escape? That's what they think.
I would love to argue, but you know, can I tell
Let's
you
read on, man.
something?
Ecclesiasticus 41, verse.
No matter how many hugs they get,
Trying to stroke his ego for him. His ego's damaged, man.
Verse 5, the children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly.
Oh, we have to read it again. Let's read it again.
The children of sinners are abominable children,
Right, the children of sinners are an abominable children, man. Go on.
and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly.
Right, and they that dwell in conversing of the ungodly. So they're what you call the abominable children. So you may look at an Edomite kid, oh, he's so cute, and how is he doing? Or how is she doing? But they're abominable children, man. They're the children of Satan himself. The physical counterpart, man. So we, like I said, we've already seen their colors. I grew up with them, right? I've been to the same schools they went to, and I've seen things, right? And I've been called the N-word as well, as most of us have experienced, going into these schools. So what can they show anything different? They can't show anything different, man. And then when you're dealing with, and what I noticed when you're dealing with Edomites, right? Let's say you deal with an Edomite by himself. He'll be talking to you and everything, but when there's other Edomites around, they feel embarrassed talking to you all of a sudden. So we got your numbers, man.
Hey, man, it's like TNT would have said to this day, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, to this day, because nothing's changed, man. Got a quick scripture.
Because the only difference back then, they were able to express it because they had the upper hand. Right. But now what they're doing, they still got the same mentality, but they doing it in secret.
Yeah.
Okay, go on, bro. Because they don't want to be looking silly on the people.
Ezekiel 25 and 12, it says, "Thus saith the Lord power."
I'm gonna go slice my throat.
My man, you better up doing that, man. That's a beautiful thing. Go on, bro.
Thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them.
Exactly.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom.
And that's what the Most High is going to do. The Most High is going to stretch out his hand against Edom. The nation of Edom. Who's the nation of Edom? Those that claim themselves to be Europeans. Okay? Now, like I'm going to say, this brother here, he ain't no Edomite because his line will go back to Esau. This line go back to one of the tribes of Israel. Yeah. This ain't no color thing. This is more of a nationality thing we're dealing with.
Different spirit as well. They've got a totally different spirit.
Exactly, but this world deals with color and all that nonsense.
Yeah.
We're dealing with a nationality, a bloodline.
Right.
That's what this thing is about. But what I'm saying here is, if you're Edomite or pure-blooded Edomite, you're not going to make it, man. You're not going to be saved. You're not going to make it. Okay? The only people that's going to make it are the nation of Israel. That's it. And they don't believe in the Most High. Go on, bro.
Romans 8 and 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
Right. So if you truly believe in what we're saying here, and you convert and be held, and the Most High is dealing with you, you gotta be an Israelite for the Most High to deal with you.
Yeah, because the children, the Spirit beareth witness with our spirit that we're the children of the Most High. When you go to church, we're the main people in church. Our people. Now it's a common belief that the Bible is supposed to be like a white man's book, right? But why do we believe in the book more than them?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Why do we believe in the so-called white man's book more than the so-called white man himself? And it's supposed to be his religion. There are people pack up the churches. There's a big image of a white man hanging from a cross. And white people, where's all the white people in the church,
Edomites, brother, you gotta say
where's the Edomites? Where are the Edomites in the church, man?
Yeah.
One of their brethren died for them. Yeah. So where's all the Edomites in the church? Where there should be thousands of Edomites believing in their religion. Yeah. But we believe in their religion more than they do. Yeah. Because our spirit bears. It's the same with this, man. We're the children of the Most High.
And the reason why they don't get into the Bible because their spirit is of something else.
Yeah, because they don't believe in good.
Okay, and that's just the thing. And this is why in this society they promote all kind of confusion. Man changing himself to woman changing himself to man, and saying that I'm proud to do all this nonsense, man. But then when you say something about it, you're the bad guy.
Homophobic.
You're the bug out.
Yeah.
Okay? So in other words, in this society, in order for you to get along with people in this society, you gotta be a bugged out individual. You gotta be a total degenerate. And that's what I realized in this world, man. And this is why us brothers out here that know so much of this truth, we don't really deal with these jokers out here. Okay, they're just nothing but MAGA stars. That's what they are. Alright? Anyway, we're gonna continue on. I have to get that off my chest. Anyway, so where we at? Okay, go on.
Well, where I left off. Back in Sirach 41 verse 6, the inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach.
Right, and their posterity, if I'm saying it correct, shall have a reproach. So in other words, this is it. Okay, all that they've gained in terms of thieving, robbing and stealing, right, taking people's lands. Okay, and just pretty much taking all kind of resources that they didn't even need in the first place, right, for themselves. And then what they're doing is they're giving, instead of giving back, they're giving less, man. Because that's the spirit of Esau. The spirit of Esau is to take, not to give. Okay? And the reason why we know the reason why we know these people so well, because the Bible describes these people to a T. And that's why they don't like the Bible. Go on, brother.
Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red.
Right, another horse. In other words, the word horse symbolizes power. So this horse was going to come into power. Go on.
That was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
So what does the word red mean? And how do you pronounce the word red in Hebrew? Edom. So the Edomites came right out of one. Right? I stand correct. I'm correct now. Yeah. The word red is other one, which goes back to Edom. So who are the Edomites today? The so-called Europeans. Because, and that's why I say, we all say in Great Millstone that they are not white, they are red. The different shades of red, which symbolizes sin. We're going to get that too. Give me Isaiah 1, man. Give what you got, brother. Because you've been waiting for a long time. So you finished with that?
No.
Okay, then finish this.
It says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Right, the power. He was given the power to take peace from the earth, and that's why there's no peace on this earth. Okay? You can't find you can't really be in a state of peace in this world, man. Because you gotta deal with bug outs. You gotta deal with all kind of situations in this life. Confusion. But we're gonna dwell in peace when the correct people are put in power. Yasha Allah, the nation of Israel.
That's right.
Okay, when we're put in the power, we're gonna set peace on the earth. But when you got Esau in power, what does he create? He creates genetically modified organisms.
Yeah.
All right. In other words, your food.
Yeah.
Messes up the vegetation, pollutes the air.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's pretty much performing some kind of witchcraft on your medication. So when you take the medication, you wondering why the hell am I so messed up? Yeah. So that's what they create. They create destruction. They're people of destruction.
Make you even more messed up than you was before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how they were created to be. And you got this guy over there from Canada trying to prove himself to a group of, as he calls, black people, right?
Yeah.
That we're not all like that. Listen, man, we got your numbers. We're not one of those ignorant people out here. Like, we don't know what's going on. We're not naive.
Yeah.
All right. We're very aware of what's going on in this society. Very aware. Yeah. And that's just the thing. So you cannot lie to us, man. You may lie to an average person that don't know any better, but you're not gonna come up here and lie to us. All right, you're not gonna pour the wool over our eyes. All right, go on, bro.
So it said, to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was a given unto him a great sword.
Can we read that again, brother? So I can.
And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth,
Right.
and that they should kill one another.
And that they shall kill one another. That's what they're doing in this. That's what they're going to do in this incoming war. Go on.
And there was given unto him a great sword.
It was given unto him a great sword. And then when you go all the way back to the blessing of Esau, Esau was given what? A sword.
Right.
All right. It says that he will have the fatness of the earth and the abundance thereof. Right. But how would he rule? How would he maintain all of those goods, the riches? By the sword, symbolizing death and mass destruction.
Peace.
Go on, brother.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 25. And the first came out, in fact, verse 24.
Yeah.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
All right.
And the first came out red.
So the first came out red. This is why they call them other one. Okay, in the Hebrew, which means red. Go on.
And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment.
Yeah.
And they called his name Esau.
Keep going.
And after that,
And the word Esau is from the what is it? The Hebrew by Joshua, because he didn't have the brown melanin. Go on, bro.
and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob.
Right, and his name was called Jacob. Now, when you read about Jacob, they don't really give much of a description because he looked like everybody else.
Right.
With the melanin skin. Okay. Now you got Israelites that look like other nations, yeah. But if their line go back to Israel, they all right. You ain't got to worry about that. But what we're talking about is those that are actually of the other nation, because it ain't just Esau. It's these other nations too, like the so-called Arabs, the so-called East Indians. They're going into slavery too. on the Israelites. Go on, brother. What you got? You finish with that?
Genesis.
Let him finish this, brother.
That's right.
We'll get to you.
Genesis 27 and 37. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him.
Oh yeah, this goes into the blessing.
And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father?
Yeah.
Bless me, even me also,
Yeah, even
O
me
my
also,
father.
O my father. Go on. This is what Esau was saying. Go on.
And Esau lifted up his
To
voice.
see what Jacob did. Jacob supplanted Esau of his birthright. That's what happened. So he played. It was all set up through the spirit that Jacob was going to get the blessing anyway. It was all set up. It was all preordained. Go on.
Right. Prophesied. Bless me, even me also, O my father.
Yeah.
And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
Meaning he cried. Go on.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth,
Okay, go on.
and of the dew of heaven from above.
Go on.
And by thy sword
And by thy sword
shalt thou live.
shalt thou live. Nuclear missiles. Okay, guns,
Right.
atomic bombs,
Yeah.
Weapons of mass destruction.
weapons, pretty much weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah.
That's the kind of diseases, deception.
Yeah.
So that's all of the instruments of death that he would use to keep the people under subjection.
AIDS.
Like AIDS.
Yeah.
Another thing too going, brother. Because you had a guy, I don't cut you, brother. You had a guy by the name of Robert Gallum, right? You can check him out if I'm spelling his name correctly. Robert Gallum, right? And he was actually an Edomite, of course. And he was the first guy that discovered AIDS and invented it. And you also read about the Tuskegee experiment.
Yeah.
So that all came from them. That all came from Esau. All right.
Ebola.
The Ebola virus was created as well, as we found out. Right. So that's their spirit. Their spirit is of death and destruction.
Right.
Yeah. Now they may pretend and act as though they're for humanity, but that's just a mask to cover who they really are. Yeah. And we know them to the T-bone, and they know what I'm saying is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're fascinated with death, man.
Yeah.
They're fascinated with death. They like to see blood, man. It's true. You understand?
Yeah,
They like to see blood, death, and destruction. That's what they like to do.
That's
From a
their
young
spirit,
age.
man. That's their spirit.
A lot of them posters were little young girls who were watching Jake's hanging and smart. And they get demonic, sadistic pleasure they get out of that.
It's called a sadist.
Yeah.
When a person that takes pleasure at seeing people in pain.
Yeah.
They call them sadists.
Sadists. And what you're gonna find out, there's a lot of these Edomites that are like that. They like to see people in pain, especially them higher up banking elite. They love that very much.
Yeah, like horror movies.
Yeah.
I don't mean to cut. Horror movies, zombies, anything that has something to do with blood.
Yeah.
What's it? You know the Charles Darwin.
Yeah, Charles Darwin. Yeah.
Eugenics.
Oh yeah.
All this is all ways to kill, death, bloodshed, to wipe out people.
Yeah.
Bombs, man, all kinds of. They're creating bombs, bro. Talking about peace,
But they're creating bombs.
but they're creating bombs.
Yeah.
You know,
Atomic weapons.
these people are crazy. The only way there's gonna be peace is when these people are taken out of the way, bro.
Yeah.
Because see, Esau, they like to say, well, if we all passed away, then the world would be an ugly place. No, it won't. The world is an ugly place because you're in power. That's
right.
That's why. That's what it is.
Our ancestors. This book is the book of our ancestors written. Jeremiah, Daniel. These are all our ancestors. Obviously in English, Daniel. But all our ancestors prophesied of this man. They said he is the man of sin. The man that he's the adversary of God. All our ancestors prophesied of Esau. He's the wicked. He's the proud. He is the man of sin, the son of perdition. He's Satan, the deceiver, the serpent, the old serpent, which is called the devil. It's them. It's them.
So that's what it all boils down to, man. So we know the score. We know everything, man, out here. Yeah. Now that's a proud statement that I made. But through the spirit of the Heavenly Father, we were given that unction that we know of all things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no one come here and act as though there's something that they're not, because we can see right through your eyes, man.
That's right.
Okay, we know the story. And I'm the kind of guy, man, I could look at somebody and know if they're sincere or they're just full of SHIT. Yeah? That's just the whole thing. So you can't fool us up here. Anyway, brother.
Yeah, it's just a quick one. Job
No. Let him read this because he was holding this for time. Read this, man.
This is Obadiah 1:5.
Yeah.
If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
Yeah.
If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Yeah, exactly, and that's their spirit. Their spirit is just to take as much as they can, gather as much as they can, and then give back very little. Yeah, that's where the tax money comes in. Because really, what they were saying was, is, if you own a business, okay, or if you make a certain amount of money, you're supposed to pay taxes. But really, if you don't own a business and you're working for a corporation, you ain't supposed to pay taxes. But you still got everybody paying taxes. And that's why Esau set up the women's liberation movement, so that women could pay taxes too. Because Esau is all about that money. He wants to get all of that wealth, all of that resource. That's his spirit. Yeah. Okay, we have the kind of spirit where we're able to give back. If we got too much, we'll give back. All right, because Esau is an unjust ruler, man. His spirit is unjust. Matter of fact, let's get that. Give me Habakkuk, brother. So one of y'all get me Habakkuk. Read what you got.
Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
This goes right along with what this brother was reading in Revelation 6. How the red horse came in and took peace from the earth. That's right.
Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Okay.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Right, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, and he covered the faces of the judges thereof. Now that's two things. Because what did he do when they came within the Renaissance era? What does the word Renaissance mean? The word Renaissance means to rebirth. Because during the 13th to the 1400s, that was their way of Esau reviving themselves back as the Roman Empire over again. Right. So we're living in a revival ancient Roman Empire right now. Okay? Prophecy, go on, brother.
It says, I'll read it from the top again. It says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Right, he covered the faces of the judges thereof, because when they, going back to the point, is during the Renaissance period, what they did was because we were ruling all over Europe, right? So what they did was they went amongst, and they saw these pictures within Europe, and they pretty much painted them all to look like Edomites. Whitewashed the pictures. All right, that's what they did. But all of the pictures of God and the saints, they were all dark-skinned people. Yeah, so that was their way of covering the judges, the prophets.
It says, if not, where and who is he?
And if not, who and where is he? We've already found them out. It's a mystery, but he's been revealed, brother.
Right.
Okay, it's been revealed unto those concerning of the prophets. Right. Because it tells you in the book of Amos, as I like to quote all the time, the Lord doeth nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto the servants of the prophets. Right. So because he's been revealed unto us, now we're revealing it to the world. And these so-called Europeans, they gotta realize that they're Edomites, man.
That's right.
They're not no Europeans, they're not no Caucasians or whatever they call themselves. They are the Edomites. Right. All right.
Malachi 1 verse 4.
I just shouted out.
Whereas, let me start from verse 3. And I hate verse 4.
Yeah, take your time.
Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
And that's exactly what they did, because when they were the Greeks, the Greeks came out of power, and then guess who came back into power? The same people as the Roman Empire. Okay, so that was their way of rebuilding themselves again. Go on.
And build the desolate places, thus saith the Lord of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down.
Right, they shall build, but I will throw down. And he also came back again to set up this empire. So they came back, what, 3 times already? Yeah. But the Lord said that they will build just so that he can destroy them. Yeah, so this society, I'll tell you what, brother, if you can, give me, 2 Peter 3 and verse, it says, this world is kept in store. Please give me that.
This is
yes, you have to give me that too.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 7. But the heavens,
and then you read what you had as well.
But the heavens and the earth, which are now,
right, the heavens and the earth which are now. In other words, this society, this kingdom, which is on the earth. Go on.
which are now.
Because heaven means an elevated state. So you have the people that are in power right now, that are Edomites. So they're in their heaven today. So the heavens on earth, which are now going,
which are now by the same word are kept in store, reserved unto fire.
Right, so this world is reserved unto fire, and that's how the Lord is going to throw this kingdom down, by fire, by nuclear fire to be exact.
Right.
Okay. So when people say, "Oh, I hope that there's no nuclear war," and or it could very well happen, or we don't know, it's definitive that it's going to happen.
That's right.
Because it's been revealed unto us that it's going to happen.
Right.
All right. Go on, brother.
Unto fire. Against the day.
You know, too, this place got to be destroyed and put to fire.
Right.
Because these people are bugged out their mind, they're crazy, and they're messed up in the head, and you really can't talk to these people, man. And I believe, man, a lot of these people out here, a lot of them are secret sodomites too, man. So in order for you to be a sodomite, you got to be a bugged out individual, man. So these people are bugged out, they got to die, man. They got to be put out.
That's right.
Because they're not worthy of the planet they're selling them. Now, I might sound cold, but when you're dealing with the average person out here, they don't have a clue what's going on, and they crazy in the head. All right, and then you got society telling you, oh, you got to make friends and you got to communicate with people. I'm not communicating with these jackasses, man. The only people that I want to communicate with me, all right, that I want to communicate with, right, are these brothers here. Our conversation is going to be meaningful, substantial.
Right.
But when you're conversating with these idiots out here, these maggots, you're not going to get nowhere. Okay? And take it from me, because I've been around it, I've been in this world, I know what this world is all about, right? And it's all about fun.
Right.
Right? If you want to be down with it, if you want to get down with the get down, you gotta be a total degenerate. And I'm tired of being a degenerate. I wanna elevate myself now.
Be a new man.
I wanna be a new man.
Right.
All right? It's about elevation now. That's the thing now. Go on, brother. Be right. Exactly. Go on, bro.
That's it. Unto fire against the day of judgment.
Right, a fire against the day of judgment. So that's exactly what's going to happen. This place is going to be put to fire, man.
And perdition of ungodly men.
Which means destruction, but unto ungodly men. So you have the nation of Israel, which they're part of that world too. They're part of the ungodly, because they do the ungodly things, and they're going to be put to the fire too if they don't repent. Okay. If they don't repent and return back to the truth, okay, then they're gonna be destroyed along with